Hi everyone, Pam here from Creative Homescaping. Today I am participating in the Plaid Tablescape Challenge being hosted by the Holiday Cookie Diva. I'll put a link to her channel and the playlist below once the playlist is available. I hope you'll check them both out. And now, stay tuned to see how I put together my Plaid Tablescape. So here is my early fall Plaid Tablescape. I am so pleased with how this turned out. As soon as I heard about this challenge, I had an idea in my head on what I wanted to do, and it turned out even better than I thought. So let me take you around the table so I can show you what I did. The very first thing I did was to make these runners. This is some silk material that I had left over from a window treatment I had made for our guest bathroom. And as you can see, it's a gingham plaid check. It has a yellow band, and then the cross bands are a sheer white and then a less sheer white, and they come across. And I didn't have enough material to make all of the stripes going the same direction, so two of the runners are going with these stripes the length of the runner, and then the runner in the center of the table is going with the stripes across the width of the runner. I also had enough material to make two tie lengths here. So I just folded the material over and stitched it up the side, and then I used those ties to wrap around the back of the candle holders to hide the pipe cleaner that I had used to create these bows on my candlesticks. Now these candlesticks are ones that I showed making over in a makeover video, and I will link that in an iCard above or in the description box down below, or both. And then what I did was create what's called a funky bow for the candlestick, and I used this houndstooth check. I used this sparkly gold ribbon. I used some red velveteen ribbon, and I used some black and white polka dot ribbon, and all of them are wired except for this red polka dot. Red velveteen ribbon. Then on the front, I found these red pumpkin clips at the Dollar Tree the other day. I've been seeing people haul them in white and orange, but they had them in red, which was perfect because I have this yellow, red, black, and white scheme going on. And then I had one little branch of red ginkgos that I have put into the bow here. And then I have red candles, and these are real candles that I'm using here. And then in my centerpiece, I actually am showing this in another video, but how I created it, but I made one change after I made it up, and that was to put these small apples, fake apples in it that I got from the Target dollar spot. And I have that in a Target haul, which I will link for you as well. But this is my evergreen swag that I make over for all the seasons, and I'll show that to you. And I added some little tufts of the houndstooth and the polka dot ribbon into the swag to tie it in with the candlesticks. Then I alternated place settings. At the head and middle settings of the table, I have my red chargers, which I've shown in a number of tablescape videos, my plain white plates, and then these watercolor plaid plates that I just picked up from Pier 1 that I had in a haul video, which I'll also link for you. And then I have these little dessert cups, which you've seen in a dessert video I did for my spring birthday. And then I just tucked in some more, one of the apples that I picked up at the Target dollar spot. For this place setting, because the plate has black in it, I chose to use a red napkin, and these are my recycled craft napkin rings that I made. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll also show you a link to that. As you can tell, I've been busy doing things for this particular tablescape. Then the alternating place settings. I didn't want to pick up too many of those black plates, but I have 8 of these red plates. So I decided to alternate the red plates with the plaid plates so that I wasn't getting a whole other set of plates when I didn't really need them a lot. But this one has the red charger white plate, and then its dessert plate is red, has the same little cup with an apple. But this time my cat might have dropped some hair on this black napkin. I used the black napkin with the red plate. Now I haven't put out my silverware or my glasses yet, and I was going to do that before filming this, but if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen that we recently had a slab leak, and we have decided to go ahead and repipe our house. So I am not going to pull out the silverware and glasses for this place setting because I don't want them to be in the way and get damaged as we are having workers come in and out of the house. So I figured these are not as fragile and I will just leave them set up, but I don't want to put out the glasses and then have to put them away again. So here's the centerpiece with the red, black, and yellow, and I did put a white rose in the middle since I have white, a lot of white in the tablescape as well, and I wanted to tie all of that in. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of my tablescape. I tried to incorporate a variety of plaids, and one way you can mix different plaid patterns is by making sure that they are different sizes. So this houndstooth check or houndstooth plaid, it's a very small print, and then the table runners are more of a medium-sized print, and then the plates are the largest plaid size print. So if you make sure that you use your prints in different sizes like that, you can mix patterns. The same goes with different patterns. They don't all have to be plaids or checks. But I really like the overall effect of the table. And I thought it was very appropriate for early fall, summer transition because of the yellows, which are reminiscent of summertime, including sunflowers. But then I tied in the red. And I wanted to use the red and yellow because, as you can see here in the background, these side panels that I have for my dining room, they are a red and kind of a tannish gold color. And on the back, I lined them with yellow material. So I wanted everything to tie together. Once again, let me know what your favorite thing is on the table. And if you're new to my channel, I hope you'll consider subscribing by clicking the subscribe button down below. I post several videos a week on how to creatively manage and decorate your home.